A watch that costs more than most people's houses. A collection so expensive it could fund a small country. And a boxer who treats million-dollar timepieces like most people treat regular accessories. We all know Floyd Mayweather earned his money nickname in the ring. But what if I told you his watch collection might be worth more than some entire jewelry stores? We're talking about pieces that make Rolexes look like budget watches. This is Floyd "Money" Mayweather. And the story of his insane watch collection is going to blow your mind. Here are the 10 most expensive watches on his wrist right now. 10. Rolex Sky Dweller Ref. 326938, $77,500. Let's start with what Floyd considers a basic watch. The Rolex Sky Dweller Ref. 326,938 inches yellow gold. This isn't your grandfather's Rolex. The Sky Dweller features a second time zone, an annual calendar, and a month complication displayed around the dial. It's 42 millimeters of pure Swiss engineering in solid gold. Floyd bought the factory version early in his career, wore it to events, and loved the way it looked. But apparently, that wasn't enough. He took it to a jeweler and had them add baguette-cut diamonds to the bezel, case, and bracelet. Now the entire watch sparkles like a disco ball. The factory version retails around $48,000. But Floyd's custom diamond-encrusted Sky Dweller? Similar pieces sell for $77,500 on the secondary market. That's $77,500 for what Floyd calls a casual watch. And this is just the entry point to his collection. If you think that's excessive, wait until you see what he bought next. Floyd doesn't just customize Rolexes, he goes after watches that cost more than luxury cars. 9. Richard Mille. RM. 35-0. 2 tourbillons Rafael Nadal. $135,000. Floyd Mayweather loves collaboration watches, especially when they're built for other athletes. The Richard Mille RM 35-02 was designed in partnership with tennis legend Rafael Nadal. The watch needed to withstand the extreme conditions of professional tennis, so Richard Mille built the case from quartz TPT, a material that's incredibly light and nearly indestructible. The bezel is set with 168 brilliant cut diamonds. The movement features a visible tourbillon at the center, and the entire watch weighs almost nothing despite being covered in gemstones. Floyd wears this when he wants people to know he appreciates fine horology, not just bling. This is a technical masterpiece that happens to sparkle. The retail price? $135,000 for a watch built to survive a tennis match, but worn to a nightclub. And speaking of athlete collaborations, Floyd's next watch comes from a sprinter almost as fast as Money Mayweather's spending habits. 8. Richard Mille RM. 59-0. 1 tourbillon Johann Blake. $620,000. What does the world's greatest boxer have in common with a Jamaican Olympic sprinter? They both have signature Richard Mille watches. Floyd owns the RM 59-01 tourbillon Johann Blake, a watch created for sprinting legend Johann Blake in 2013, limited to just 50 pieces worldwide. The design is unmistakable. Neon, green, and yellow accents sweep across the dial like the spikes Blake wore on the track. The skeletonized movement is visible through the case, and the entire watch weighs practically nothing thanks to carbon and titanium construction. Unlike most of Floyd's collection, this piece isn't dripping in diamonds it doesn't need to be. The design is so aggressive and dynamic it looks fast even sitting still. Floyd has been spotted wearing the RM 59-01 everywhere. Training sessions, courtside at Lakers games, walking through airports, it's his version of a daily driver. The price? $620,000 for a watch with 0 factory diamonds. Just pure technical innovation and limited edition exclusivity. Now, if Floyd can drop over $500,000 on a watch without diamonds, imagine what happens when he adds diamonds to an already expensive watch. That's exactly what he did next. 7. Richard Mille RM. 011 Felipe Massa Custom $1 million? Floyd Mayweather doesn't do subtle. When he bought a Richard Mille RM 011 Felipe Massa, he didn't keep it stock. He took it to Jadel Jewelry in Beverly Hills. Jeweler Peter Marco added baguette-cut diamonds to the case and bezel. The titanium watch with its pink rubber strap became a $1 million statement piece. The standard RM 011 Felipe Massa features a flyback chronograph, an annual calendar, and a 60-minute countdown timer, a watch built for Formula One racing. Floyd's version? Built for showing off. The resale value of a standard RM011 is around $245,000, but Floyd's fully customized version with all those added diamonds? Easily $1 million, maybe more. He's worn this dazzling creation to clubs, parties, and press events anywhere he wants people to know he doesn't just buy expensive watches. He makes them even more expensive. And trust me, his next watch takes customization to a whole new level. Because when you're Floyd Mayweather, factory settings are just suggestions. 6. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Rainbow Chandelier Price. Unknown. Most people would be thrilled to own a legendary Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. Floyd had to take it several steps further. He acquired a Royal Oak Rainbow Chandelier, a custom creation by celebrity jeweler Eric de Jeweler. This isn't an official AP model. It's a one-off piece flooded with aftermarket diamonds and sapphires of every color. The dial, bezel, bracelet, and crown are all covered in gemstones. Red rubies, blue sapphires, green emeralds, yellow diamonds, white diamonds, every color imaginable. The result is so spectacular that even seasoned watch collectors did a double take. Some thought it was a secret factory model from Audemars Piguet. It's not. This was Floyd saying, "I want all the colors on one watch." The price isn't public, but considering a standard gold Royal Oak costs 6 figures, and this one has hundreds of precious stones hand-set across every surface, we're looking at another 7-figure timepiece. Floyd wears it when he wants maximum attention, and it delivers. Every single time. Now, we're only halfway through this countdown, and the prices are already hitting $1 million per watch. The top 5? That's where things get truly insane. 5. Hublot Big Bang Unico Haute Joaillerie. $1,100,000. Floyd Mayweather and Hublot go way back. He's been a brand ambassador, collaborated on limited editions, and owns some of their most expensive pieces. The Hublot Big Bang Unico Haute Joaillerie is one of them. Released in 2015, this watch is adorned with 653 factory-set baguette diamonds, totaling 40.02 carats. Every surface sparkles. The case, bezel, bracelet, and dial. It's Hublot's way of proving they can compete with traditional Swiss brands in high jewelry. Floyd reportedly bought this watch during a shopping spree in Dubai. Given his close relationship with Hublot, there's speculation he got a deal. But the retail price? $1,100,000. He's been photographed wearing it at events, sometimes even wearing 2 watches at once. Because when you're Floyd Mayweather, $1 million watch per wrist isn't enough. And speaking of Jacob & Co., his next watch from that brand is even more outrageous. 4. Jacob & Co. Royal $1 million. Floyd Mayweather is one of Jacob & Co.'s best clients, owning multiple pieces from the New York-based jeweler. The Jacob & Co. Royal is one of them. This watch is massive. 49mm case diameter, and every inch is covered in baguette-cut diamonds. The dial, bracelet, and case, nothing is left untouched. It's not subtle. It's not understated. It's a diamond-encrusted statement that screams wealth from across the room. The retail price is around $1 million for a watch that exists purely to make people stare. Floyd wears it when he wants to remind everyone that he earned his money nickname. And this watch does exactly that. But if you thought $1 million Jacob & Co. was impressive, wait until you see the next one. Floyd went back to the same jeweler and asked for something even wilder. 3. Jacob & Co. Rainbow Tourbillon. $2 million. The Jacob & Co. Rainbow Tourbillon is a piece unique one of one, made exclusively for Floyd Mayweather. The case measures 47.5 millimeters in 18-karat white gold. Though you barely notice the metal because it's almost entirely covered in diamonds and colored gemstones. The dial, case, and bracelet are studded with 416 diamonds, creating a hypnotic multicolor blaze. Yellow diamonds, white diamonds, blue sapphires, and every color imaginable. At the center is a tourbillon movement, visible at 9 o'clock, making this watch not only visually stunning, but mechanically impressive. Jacob & Co. calls their Rainbow Tourbillon a revolution in watch design, and Floyd's piece sits at the very top of that revolution. The price? Around $2 million for a watch that only Floyd Mayweather can wear. 2. Patek Philippe Nautilus 5000. 723 over 112R. $2,100,000. Even a traditional Swiss brand like Patek Philippe can't escape Floyd Mayweather's love for extravagance. The Nautilus 5000, 723 over 112R, designed by Gerald Genta, is made in 18-karat rose gold and loaded with baguette-cut rubies and diamonds. Bezel, 32 bright red rubies. Dial, ruby hour markers with diamonds in between. Case and bracelet, hundreds of baguette-cut diamonds. Total diamond count, 474 baguette-cut diamonds on the case and bracelet. 47, 20 carats, plus 116 more on the dial, 7.32 carats. Add the rubies, and you have one of the most gem-set Nautilus watches ever created. Patek Philippe doesn't publish prices for custom pieces, but similar gem-set Nautilus watches have sold for over $2,100,000. Floyd's version likely falls in that range. He wears it to show that he doesn't just buy flashy new brands, he collects the absolute best from the most prestigious Swiss watchmakers. 1. Jacob & Co. The Billionaire watch, $18 million. This is it. The crown jewel of Floyd Mayweather's collection, the Jacob & Co. Billionaire watch. Not just a timepiece, this is an $18 million statement that perfectly reflects Mayweather's love for luxury. Covered in 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds across the white gold case and bracelet. Many stones are flawless 3-carat diamonds, individually cut to fit together like a dazzling mosaic too. Rectangular case, 58 millimeters by 47.5 millimeters ace. Skeletonized dial with a manual wind tourbillon movement and 72-hour power reserve dag. This watch is meant to be impossible to ignore, shining so brightly you could spot Floyd across a casino floor from a mile away. The Billionaire watch is piece unique, made exclusively for Floyd. He reportedly bought it from renowned Japanese jeweler Tadashi Fukushima. Price? $18 million? To put that in perspective, that's more than the next 5 watches on this list, combined more than most people will earn in their entire lives. And Floyd wears it on his wrist like it's nothing. In the ring, Floyd's 50-0 record shows he's never met his match. In his watch collection, it also stands undefeated. From 5-figure custom Rolexes to 8-figure, one-of-one masterpieces, Floyd Mayweather's collection exists on a level most people will never touch. This is what happens when a billion-dollar career meets unlimited access to the rarest timepieces on Earth. Subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most insane luxury collections.